I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe.
Hello, friends. We're back. We're Black and Curious. I'm Kandron,
Hey, it's Dehjai.
and we're back. Um, if you've never been here before, we do a cross section of pop culture and real life. Deja has our topic for today.
So, every now and again, especially over on the reality recaps, I'm always talking about how I have fallen into some sort of TikTok rabbit hole, and I have another one.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna put this over here at the mic so that way you all can hear it. Somehow or another I done closed it out, Jesus. Come on. Okay. So we're gonna have a Kandron blind react. I still have my opinions, obviously, but she's not heard this yet.
I'm not.
Do you believe you're an average woman?
I do not.
Because
Excuse me?
why? Why don't you believe you're an average woman?
Well, I don't believe in selling myself. So I'm not gonna, I don't have I'm not a woman that feels like I have to prove my value to anybody. So it's like
You don't.
you're right.
Just a question.
Yeah, to
It was
me,
just
it's just like, to me, it's like, I don't believe I'm an average woman just because I'm me. And I don't believe any person would you say you're an average man. I
Are
believe
you asking me that question? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'm an average guy.
Okay,
I
well, that's good. I think it's a
Okay.
healthy habit to think highly of yourself. So with me,
So a dude can make
It-
20,000 a year is
you-
the average.
Hold on,
No.
wait.
if he doesn't believe he's
it's
average, then no.
wait a minute. Do you think it's detrimental to overinflate your view of yourself?
No, because if you
Really? So
yeah,
if I believe
because-
that I'm just
listen,
Superman, and
listen.
I'm walking around like I'm Superman, that's not gonna
yeah, but here,
do anything to me psychologically because that's not the real world.
yeah,
right.
but it depends on what if someone believes that your value, you're overinflating, is based upon what they view you as, right? So I'm not going to hold myself subject to anyone else's standards or what they think my value is when I determine my own value.
Wouldn't that be a
Listen,
narcissist?
no, it's not. Because why would you let somebody else tell you, if you think you're handsome, why would somebody tell you, hey, you're ugly, and you accept that as your reality?
Because I am an image. I'll just say this. I can think that I'm good looking, but if that person says I'm not attractive, that's their opinion.
Exactly.
But hold on.
Matter.
That's their opinion, but
Right.
it doesn't mean it doesn't matter. And it doesn't mean it is not true. It doesn't mean it's not true.
That's their truth. That's their perspective.
So if you've never seen something that was ugly and you was like, nah, girl, that's ugly. A dress, anything.
That's a perspective. If I say
That is, but in the same thing, it doesn't mean it's not true.
yeah, but that would mean it's true with other people who share my same perspective.
And it might be possible.
Because some people may think it's true. So it's like, because that's my perspective doesn't mean that it's a genuine truth across all borders just because I said it.
That may be the case.
And when it comes to someone overinflating their ego, it becomes overinflating their worth. It becomes a problem when it's egotistical. Me, I'm a woman that does not have ego. So it's like with me, I base myself into reality. I know that the stuff that the work that I put into myself. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, when it comes to like ego, to me, I'm not the most beautiful woman in the world, but I know I am beautiful. So it's like, to me, I can get anybody I want. So it's like,
That's
no, but
that's far-fetched.
no, because you can. I believe
Anybody you want.
Yeah, everybody should have that mindset. That's a healthy mindset. You should think highly of yourself.
So let me
I
ask
think that's being delusional.
That-
I'm
that-
not
it's
doing
not.
it.
It's
It's
not.
like, that's great.
And that's, you don't have to agree with my mindset of how I view myself. If you want to think lowly of yourself and think that you can't get everybody that you want, then you can insert that on yourself. That has nothing
So
to
let
do
me
with
ask you this. So if you can get anything that you want or anybody that you want, right?
You would be married today.
There you go.
That's if the goal was that. I don't want to be.
Boom. I'm sorry.
In the past it was.
No, it was not.
So you didn't want to be
I've
married.
never been a woman that was like, oh, I can't wait to get a ring on my finger. That's never been my mindset. That's why I turned it.
So when do you want to be married?
I don't know. Whenever I feel like it. It's like, if I
Oh,
wanted to be
wow.
married today, I could be. But
When do
it's
you
like,
want to be in a relationship again?
whenever I'm done doing my work on myself. It's not really a rush for me. So it's like, I don't subscribe to the societal standards. So it's like, you don't have to agree with me, and you can think that.
No, we're not agreeing with you. We're not
I'm
disagreeing with
with me, but I feel like it's very offensive when someone says they think highly of themselves and for you to.
you. But in order to say you can get anybody you want,
Yes, that's true. Just like you can have anybody you want.
No, I can't. I want. You know what? Look in your phone right now. Look up fucking Holly Berry's number. I want her.
Okay, well, shit, go after her.
No. I want
That's
her.
me. That's
That doesn't mean I can get her.
How do you know that you can't?
Oh my goodness.
Why do you think so lowly of yourself to where you think that you
know
can?
what? You know what that's more like? That's more like a rapist mindset. I can have her. I want her. I'm taking her.
What?
No,
Nobody said take her.
but even then, I can't have anybody that I want.
Well, you can think that of yourself.
No
With
one
me-
can do that.
Okay, with me, I feel like it's very
Who,
important.
okay, so who's somebody that you would date? You said Drake earlier. You said
I
something about
wouldn't
Drake.
date Drake.
Who would you date? Famous.
Celebrity doesn't mean anything.
Just answer the question. And
No, because I don't have any. But I guess with me it's different because I'm not like
you don't have so name me somebody you're attracted to that's famous. I don't give a fuck who it is.
He's so obnoxious,
I'm not
y'all.
in that space. I'm not and so I guess that maybe we did need the other girls here because I'm not a person that's like I'm not like I just need a man. I don't even look
Not
at
saying
men like
you
that.
need that.
Not
saying you need that.
not even where it comes to like want. I haven't seen anybody
Even
like,
growing up, it's nobody you've been attracted to.
I mean, it's people that are attractive, but it's not anything that's like, oh, I just want him. No, I feel like my want to someone is
Can I
developed.
say something? Z, I'm not trying to frustrate you.
I'm not frustrated
again,
at all. It's just to me what I don't
Well,
like.
let me say this to Antoine really quick.
Yeah, okay, but I just want to say this. What I don't like is I don't like a borderline bully. If someone chooses to have
Yeah,
high
and I don't want to feel like we're
okay.
teaming up on you or none of that.
But what
I
I'm
don't want
saying
you to
is,
feel
what
like
I'm saying is, if someone
But
chooses,
I do have a question.
if someone chooses to have high self-esteem as opposed to low self-esteem, that does not give you a right to call them names and call them narcissistic or say, oh,
Absolutely.
overinflated. Because
That's true,
people
but-
have high self-esteem because you're used to your standard of being low self-esteem. Anybody
No,
that says they
but-
can have no,
but
if
then
you say you can have anything that you want, you can because your mindset reflects your reality.
No,
and you're not mature enough for that.
Girl,
God, first of all, that was on the clock app. How long was that? Jesus Christ.
I think it's like a solid 3 minutes. But like, oh, actually, no, it's like 5 minutes long. Damn.
Yeah, that was long.
Anyway,
What is that from? Who were those men?
so I don't know who she was talking to. I don't know who she was. The young lady is beautiful. You know what I'll probably do is just insert the clip and then y'all can watch it at the beginning. But like, girl, when she hit them with the like, this is just disrespectful. Like the fact that people can't have a high and healthy self-esteem for themselves and people feel attacked of, that's a personal issue. If you don't feel highly about yourself, then that's on you, baby. Sounds like you got some work to do.
Well, also, here's my thing. We'll have a few things to say about this, honestly. I have a really big problem with men trying to humble women.
Yeah.
I have an enormous problem with that.
Like, why you feel entitled to that? Who the fuck? Go ahead, Kandron.
I just like this lady said, if a man had come on and said that, they would have just been like, "You right? Okay, yeah, that's a good, confident man." And like this idea that a woman should just be like, "Oh, oh, no, I don't think highly of myself," or "No, I'm just basic, I'm average." It's like, no, I have my things together. We've talked about this before on here. I have my things together. I love that she said, I'm still working on myself. We talk about therapy.
Why she's not trying to be married.
Incessantly here. So, like, I'm working on myself. I'm getting my life together. And then I can, partner or not. This idea that like, and we have also talked about this on here. I don't remember the episode. I think it was on a reality rehab related to Dr. Wendy reading Giselle on Real Housewives of Potomac. It's like this idea that your worth is tied up in whether or not you have a man.
Yeah.
It's like some people don't even give a shit. And like these men acting like they are somehow the prize. And we have again talked about this before when they've not worked on themselves, they've not gone to therapy, they have not done any work on themselves, even in a journal, even by themselves, even in their thoughts. Like nothing. Like, sir, you are not the prize. You are not the prize. You are not the prize. And to be trying to act like this woman who is considered, she seems intelligent. The only reason I kind of question her intelligence, because why are you talking to these knuckleheads? But aside from that, she seems well reasoned. She seems like she has her things in order. She seems like she is clear on what she wants in her life and is working on herself. What is wrong with her saying, like, yeah, I think highly of myself?
I'm like, that shit is so good. The thing about it for me is like, we had this conversation in our last block. I want to say it was either the self with other people or holding yourself accountable, something like that. One of those
Yeah.
two. But like when you have a belief about yourself or a way about yourself that people then feel attacked by,
Yeah.
that's a personal issue, baby.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
this, you know, you want to, because the feeling I got when watching that was like that they collectively wanted to knock her down a peg or
Yeah.
two or
Yeah.
10.
For sure.
Like, I'm gonna chip away at all this confidence of yours because it's
100%.
bullshit. It's the tone and the way in which they were speaking to her, which is
100%.
like her saying that, like, no, it's just disrespectful. Like, yeah, I think highly of myself. I think you should think the same way of yourself too. She was never saying that she thought that she was better than they were, but the idea
No.
that this woman had the audacity to think so well of herself was a fucking problem. And that to me is crazy.
Yeah. Also, her talking about perspective is like, yeah, maybe she does think, maybe there will be somebody that walked by her and thought she was incredibly ugly. Fine. But it's like,
Period.
that's their perspective and that don't have nothing to do with me.
Hello?
In my mind, in my world, I am the shit. And that's how you should feel about your own world and about yourself.
Period. I think that if a lot of people let go of the opinions of the outside world, we as a society will be better off.
100%.
I was having a roundabout conversation similar to this with my cousin the other day, whom, nigga, if you watch this, which you probably will never watch it, but if you ever do, we don't need to go like 4 years before we see each other again in person. That's crazy. Anyway, so I'm having a conversation with him and he was just kind of saying, like, you know what? A lot of stuff I just kind of let go of. Like, I don't care no more. It's just, it comes in, I whatever with it, and then out it goes. And then I was like, that's the way everything should be.
Absolutely.
Like when you constantly holding on to stuff, that creates sickness within your body.
100%.
So like all the manner in which they were speaking is internalized hatred.
And
Because
also,
they couldn't understand, they couldn't understand the audacity of belief. Which is I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, finish. Sorry.
Like I'm circling back to the same thing, but it's just like that is a issue of self.
Yeah.
And to your point, it indicates that they have not done any self-work.
Yeah. And I guess my thing is it's just like we always talk about, like, please just go find the lid for your pot. Do not waste your time trying to tear a woman down who feels a certain way about themselves. If that is too much for you, if that is a conversation that you don't feel that you want to have, go find somebody with low self-esteem. There are plenty of people out here who place, not even saying they're low self-esteem, but who place a lot of value on having a man or being in romantic relationship. Go find that woman instead of like trying to tear down a woman who is like, no, I have priorities. I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm trying to make these strides in my life. And this is not high priority for me right now. Go just leave that lady alone. She has her own goals, and go find somebody whose goals align with yours.
Like, well, the problem is men like
of stuff pisses
they want to
me off.
break down. They want to challenge and break down a woman who, like, they think that it's like a goal to conquer, and it's like, that's your goal and you want to conquer that. It just speaks so highly of the lack that is within you. That's the energy and type of time that you on. It's
too much and it's stupid. So anyways, those are my thoughts. You got my blind reactions, you got all my faces and all of the above. Drop down in the comments. We're gonna add this to our Manosphere conversations because that's where it belongs. Drop down in the comments. Let us know what you think about this conversation from the Clock app, and follow us everywhere. All of our information is down below in the description box. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye.